Alright, you guys, this is video E3.4-1 for notes distribution of earthquakes, volcanoes, and plate boundaries. As you go through this, and we are looking at the learning target of E3.4a, it says use the distribution of earthquakes and volcanoes to locate and determine the types of plate boundaries. So we're going to use the information of where earthquakes have occurred and what types, or I guess where volcanoes are, to tell us or give us clues as to what type of boundary, plate boundary is in that area. So this is more of an activity and not just notes. So we're not going to go through a PowerPoint here, but you are going to start right here where you're looking at my screen for the directions. It says get 2 different colored pencils. That's all you need. You are going to be drawing some things on the map that is attached. The map shows different plate boundaries. Okay? So I'd say here in direction 2, use a computer to find a good diagram of the distribution of volcanoes. And I would use Google Images. Some of you might have a different search engine for images that you prefer, but I would use Google. And you want to find something for distribution of volcanoes or volcanism or volcanic activity around the world. And once you find a good diagram, I want you to use your colored pencil to plot these volcanoes. And I say here in 3, you can make dots for each volcano, you can make triangles, whatever. Maybe on your map you should make a key. Make a key for what color represents volcanoes and what color represents, color or symbol represents earthquakes. Then, once you do volcanoes, you're going to do the same thing for earthquakes. Use Google Images to find a diagram or map of the distribution of earthquakes around the world. If they're really concentrated in a certain area, make them really concentrated in a certain area. If there are very, very few, make it very sparse in that area. Because the amounts of earthquakes and volcanoes in an area will tell us what type of boundary we have. So 6 here says, when you're done, answer these questions that follow. And as we see here, there are 5 questions I have. You're going to have to take what you know about the different types of boundaries, convergent, divergent, and transform, to figure out what this data, the distribution of volcanoes and earthquakes, is telling us about the type of boundary in that area. Okay, good luck.